Asalamualikum, everybody. Welcome back to Karna, Marna, Ramadan Radio, episode
14.
14?
Yeah.
I think it's 14.
Yeah.
Episode 14. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last one. I think the last one was a pretty good one. And yeah, it's still the last 10 days of Ramadan and everything. We're still, making our ibadas and everything. Let's get into the tip of the day for today.
Yeah, so for the tip of the day for today, and this is more important for us Muslims and especially for us Sunnis, make sure you guys are completing your sunnahs, especially on top of your prayers, because a lot of people they pray the 4 furs or the 2 furs and then they don't pray the sunnah, which is really important, and especially in the last 10 days. So make sure you guys are doing that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. People don't often pray sunnah because they're not forced to or they don't have to, and it's just the easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
And it really separates the hard working from the mediocre effort.
Yeah. Alright, so today's topic is ESPN's top 10 list, and we want to talk about this a little bit because this is pretty relevant because it came out a few days ago, I think yesterday actually. So, want to go through the players?
Yeah, so just like you said, ESPN dropped their, I believe, top 74 players in light of the Jordan documentary finishing up. And I think it's very controversial.
Yeah.
And I don't really support it, and so thus we're gonna give you our top 10 and also comment a little bit about ESPN.
Yeah. So okay, let's start from the 10th player. Or do you want to start from the first, or do you want to start from the 10th?
It depends, man. I can start on both.
Okay, well, let's go through their list first of all. So their 10th is Shaq. How do you feel about
that? He's a good player, but I don't know if there's 9 players better than him.
Okay. Then ninth is Kobe. Okay.
Too low.
Tim Duncan is 8th. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little high, but okay.
Yeah. Larry Bird is 7th. That's way too low, in my opinion.
Okay.
Wilt is 6th, which is all right.
Okay.
Magic Johnson is 5th.
Yeah.
Bill Russell is 4th.
Man, we'll get into this, but yeah, okay.
Kareem is 3rd. LeBron is 2nd, and MJ is 1st.
Okay. I guess to please the crowd, it's not that bad of a list, but it is. But some players are not where they should be, man.
Yeah, you're right. Like straight off, the list, Bill Russell. I know he has 11 chips and the most, but no. This guy,
bro.
He's a good player, but he explain the era he played in.
Yeah, bro. He played against a team that was like me, you, Flight Reacts, Cash Nasty, and my aunt.
Yeah, he was.
That's the first round of the playoffs, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. So I mean, yeah, he has 11 chips, but top 5 nowhere close.
Yeah, I mean his competition was what, like Oscar Robertson, Wilt Chamberlain. I don't even know if Oscar. I think Oscar was like in the 70s, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was.
And Bob Pettit. I mean, and if you look at the competition today, or even last 30 years, it's crazy. So
yeah, it's much tougher and much harder. So yeah.
Yeah. So, you want to start at 10 or do you want to start at 1?
Let's start at number 1 because I think, for the top 5, I think we'll have somewhat of a similar list. So for my number 1, I think, and for both of ours probably, is MJ 100%.
Yeah, MJ is definitely the GOAT, man. I don't know. I don't know how this is arguable, man.
Yeah.
He's just. Yeah, it's speechless. I mean, how do you say LeBron or how do you say Kareem or is better than, I don't know.
A lot of people they say MJ's time LeBron would destroy, but I don't think that's true. I think the one big thing that separates LeBron, especially from MJ, is the 6 championships to the 3. So that's one major thing, first of all, to start it off. And yeah, like I think for both of us, MJ is number 1. So yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, well, he didn't win any without Pippen.
Mm-hmm.
His stats are lower than, like, his points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game are less than LeBron's in the finals.
Yeah.
But you have to look into it as in, just because he's not the best in some certain games, like for example the finals.
Yeah.
And even though he's amazing, like, it's not like he played bad or anything. He played really, really good. Like, one of his best games. But judging him based on, I mean, even I could pick, well, James Harden played better than Michael Jordan in the regular season sometimes.
Yeah.
So I just don't really see the comparison. As a whole player, I think MJ is better, man.
Yeah, so for both of us, we agree with that. Number 1, MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Number 2 is where we'll split off, I think. Maybe we might have the same one, but who? Do you want me to
go? I'll go, and this is only because LeBron hasn't finished his career. I have Kareem as number 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I have Kareem number 2 also.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but for me, it's if LeBron wins a chip with the Lakers, then he's going number 2.
I think if LeBron can win 5, then he'll be number 2. At least 2 more, in my opinion. And for me. Personally. But yeah, like Kareem.
And I mean, that's
points.
Good. That's good. He's kind of a LeBron hater, you know?
Yeah, I mean, now I'm a Lakers fan. He plays for us, so I can't hate on him.
Yeah, but you know, you're forced to like him now.
Yeah, exactly. So number 2, Kareem, the most points in the NBA ever. So I think we just got to leave it there. We don't have to say anything else.
I mean, people get mad at Harden's step back or KD's pull up or Steph Curry's range, but you don't understand how mad people got every time Kareem did the hook shot. Man.
Yeah, sky hook. Yeah,
it's a cheat code. Cheat code.
Yeah, exactly. So the first 2 we're good. We have the same. MJ, Kareem. Number 3.
Who's your third?
For me, and listen, I had LeBron here for a little bit, actually, but I'm going back to Kobe, number 3. Listen, and I'm only saying...
Whoa.
But listen.
That's high. That is really high, man.
Listen. I'm only saying this first, like, obviously there's a little bit of biasness in this, but...
Just a little.
No, listen. People say LeBron plays with the hardest people now, bro. If you want to say that about LeBron, you can say that the same thing about Kobe. Kobe played with the same tough people, and people don't seem to notice that for some reason. And he has 5 championships. That's one of the biggest differences.
And I think what really, really, the 2010 championship, man, when he won basically by himself. Yeah. I mean, not to discredit his team, but
Pau Gasol, yeah.
It was Kobe, man. Like for at least 80% of it.
Yeah.
That's what really sticks out to me. If he didn't do that, then I would not. That shows how important he is and valuable he is.
Yeah, me neither. But
definitely not third. That's too much.
Okay. For me, he's third.
Okay, and you can also say he was if not the most influential player, other than MJ, and maybe Iverson.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. I agree with that. Yeah. Okay, you're number 3.
3 is LeBron. Okay. Yeah, I already explained.
Okay. For me, I think I don't know. Like the only thing is that the 3 chips just doesn't seem that strong. You know what I mean? That's just the only one problem that I have with LeBron.
But it is kind of tough because I know LeBron. I'm gonna say his second half of his career, he's played against a dynasty the whole time, and Chicago never really played against some dynasty. Mm-hmm. It was always this team's good for 2 years, then that team's good for 2 years, and that team is good for 2
Yeah.
years. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So LeBron had to play the Warriors constantly, and it's became the like the front cover or the main thing about the NBA. Everybody was talking about the Cavs and the Warriors. So
yeah, that's true, and that's when I started watching ball too. 2016. That was pretty much everything that was talked about. But the thing about that is, like, his team was really strong. He had Kyrie, he had Kevin Love, he had Tristan Thompson, and these guys are good then. So I think that's one thing that people don't talk about, that these players were actually good. But for some reason, people don't talk about that he's been grateful to play with good teams.
And the Ray Allen Heat team with D Wade and Bosh.
Yeah. So
he's played with some really good teams, but the thing is, he's won with good teams, but he's got to the finals by himself, but he wasn't able to pull it off because the Warriors, man, they're too good.
Yeah. You're right. All right, so number 4.
I got Wilt.
Chamberlain?
Sir.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Wilt, man. You heard all kind of things about this guy. He's benching 500 pounds, killed a mountain lion by himself. Obviously, this has nothing to do with how good he was, but it's just showing that his supernatural almost ability and individual skill set, bro. I think it would be amazing, and only because he wasn't on a good team, and Bill Russell's team was pretty good. And I've heard he underperformed a lot in big moments, but when you're designed to play basketball like Will Chamberlain is, man. Drop 100 points in a game, 50 points per game in a season.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just the thing about that is, like, I was gonna say the 50 points per game, right? And that's crazy, but just the era he played in was the one big difference.
Yeah, so that is a little controversial about the era. I know I just talked about, playing weak opponents, like plumbers and firefighters, but I mean, he did, in terms of championships, it was usually Wilt and Bill Russell in the final. Maybe Bob Pettit a couple of times, but Wilt, Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell would play in the finals, and because Bill Russell had a better team, and I'm not discrediting Bill Russell. He was a good player, but it was kind of like the LeBron Golden State situation.
Yeah.
That's my take.
All right.
Who's your 4th?
Number 4 for me is Bron. So yeah.
Okay. At least he's top 5, guys.
No, he is. He's top 5. Yeah, for sure. No, plus I used to hate watching LeBron highlights, so I never really did. But obviously, since he's come to come to Lakers, I've been watching the game. Yeah. So the stuff he does is crazy, and he is in his 17th year, so that's also crazy. So yeah, number 4 for me is LeBron. Yeah.
Who's your number 5?
Number 5 is Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah. I was watching some highlights of him passing the rock. Oh my god, this guy had insane vision. He had better than De Bruyne vision, if you would. His vision was crazy. His passing was crazy, and I think he did the 3-peat also. So yeah.
I'm not sure, actually. I'm pretty sure he did, but I don't know 100%.
Okay. Yeah.
He was. Jason Williams, white chocolate with the passing?
Yeah.
He got it all from Magic, man. Like, people say he was flashy. Magic was flashier, bro.
Yeah.
They just didn't have the cameras on at that time.
They didn't. MJ's passing skill is crazy. I don't think, there's Steve Nash, and then there's MJ. And Steve Nash's passing skills.
You mean Magic, right?
Magic Johnson, yeah. Steve Nash and then Magic Johnson. Magic was on another level. So yeah, number 5 for me.
In case you guys noticed, Abrar is a little, just a little bit. He has a project due right now, so it's a little give him a break.
Yes, man. These guys give us so much work. But anyways, yeah.
Bro, I'm chilling in school. My school's about to finish next week.
Way. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's
Next
early.
week is the last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Number 5, I'm gonna go Kobe.
Okay.
Because I felt disrespectful to not put him in the top 5.
Yeah. I don't know how he's 9, but on this list, but okay.
Yeah, but I could see a little bit why he's 9. Only because he exaggerated his career after he tore his Achilles and he was shooting and shooting and shooting, ruining his percentage, ruining his stats, and make himself look a little bit of a ball hog at the end of his career.
Yeah, that's true. But I think just because he shot the ball so many times and he was a ball hog, but his passing skill doesn't get talked about, and I don't know why. He was a really good assister. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't get talked about, but
and this happens with a lot of greats,
Yeah.
And scorers in particular. I mean, MJ got criticized for not passing.
Yeah.
I always mention James Harden. I don't know why, but bro, he's not obviously at their level, not even close. Yeah. But he gets criticized for not passing, even though they have high assists or whatever.
Yeah.
But even Russell Westbrook, he gets criticized. He led the league in assists so many, or at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kobe is definitely top 5 for me.
Okay. All right. Number 6.
Yeah. So, can you just run through your top 5 real quick before we move on?
All right. So, my number 5, Jordan, Kareem, Kobe, LeBron, and MJ, Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. So, mine was pretty similar. MJ, Kareem, LeBron, and Wilt and Kobe.
Yeah, pretty similar. Yeah.
So you better have Wilt at 6, man.
Nah.
Oh, okay. What do you have?
Bird. This guy changed the game in shooting. Nah, he changed the game in 3-point shooting.
Well, not really 3-point, but I would give him more of a mid-range sort of thing.
Okay, but he was still one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time, and obviously he was way behind our time, so he doesn't get talked about that much anymore. But I think he should, and I think, in my opinion, he's number 6 for me.
And a lot of these players that we name, it's really about skill and legacy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Influence, Kobe and LeBron and MJ have huge influences in fan base, but I'm not saying Larry Bird didn't, but definitely not as much.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why Larry Bird can get judged a little bit and be like, he's not even top 10. Man, chill out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Number 6 for me is Magic.
Okay. Really? Number 6? Okay.
Yeah, I had to put Wilt over him, so.
Yeah, okay. For me, I guess, I don't know, number 7, this is a little hard because obviously, I'm a Lakers fan, so I want to go with Shaq. But I get told Hakeem was better than him in that one final, but Shaq was really young. And then there's Wilt.
That's why I don't like to hold Shaq against Hakeem like that.
Yeah.
Because he was a rookie and he was a vet. Or not a rookie, but really young.
He was really young, yeah. Exactly. So, and his body then wasn't as big as it was in the Laker era. So that's the one huge difference.
And even Shaq said, I learned a lot after playing that finals against Hakeem. And everyone has that, to be honest, when they play a certain opponent and they understand that, okay, I need to do this. I'm too cocky. I'm not that good.
Yeah.
I need to work on this. And then they become way better.
Yeah. So for me, I think if Shaq had that body, he'd be higher up, but I think he's number 7 for me. So, yeah. Okay.
So our list is so close, man. Wow.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
My 7 is Larry Bird.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we already talked about that.
Yeah. Okay. Now these last 3 picks are because obviously we know players that have had chips, and we know players that have good skill, but I think we need to add some different players in here too. And I'm gonna say, My number 10 is gonna be nice, but okay, you know what?
Oh
Okay,
no, I'm scared, man. I'm scared.
okay,
What are you gonna
okay,
do?
no,
You're
hold
gonna
on.
bro. You're gonna pull something like Pau Gasol or I don't know,
No,
some stupid name
no.
like that.
Chill out. Okay, listen. Number 8, right?
Hmm.
I think they're right here because Tim Duncan
Okay.
was a beast against Shaq. And
Yeah.
I low-key have to go with him, even though I don't like him, because he had that
Yeah.
that beef or not, yeah, beef with Shaq pretty much. So
Hmm.
even though I don't like him that much, I think he's my number 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got Shaq at 8.
Okay. Damn, Shaq at number 8. Don't you
Yeah.
think that's a little low?
Man, it is. But then again, look at the players above him, bro. They're all
Yeah.
better than Shaq. So
Yeah. Okay. Number 9. Damn. Low-key,
let
like,
me know.
yo, number 9 is hard. I honestly, Kate, you know what? I'm gonna name players that I think will be there in the future, because
Yeah.
obviously all the players that we're gonna name are gonna be behind our time, and obviously I haven't watched enough. So I'm gonna name
Yeah.
2 players that I think will be in the top 10 list at the end.
So you're saying, are you talking about this is your top 10 as in
Yeah,
skill and legacy wise?
yeah. They will be
Okay.
there at least. Like right now, for me, I don't know what number 9, number 8, 10 is, because I literally, like, obviously I haven't watched ball back then, right? And even up, like,
Mhm.
I've been only watching for 4 years, so I don't know that much. But for
Okay.
me, these 2 players will be in there. KD, I think, is going to be in there, so I'm going to put him at 9.
Yes, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna say he's in my top 10, but yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say if you don't say KD, I'm gonna be
yeah,
pissed off.
yeah. No,
But yeah,
KD has to be in there because, yeah, I think he's only won 1, right? 1 or
he's
2, I'm
won
not sure.
2.
Okay,
No,
so
he's
he's
won 2.
okay. Yeah, so he's won 2, and that's almost as many as LeBron. But but he still has a lot of time left in his career, and I think he will get another one. So he will be in my top
So
10.
he will get another one despite his injury. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I think he will. I know he's playing with Kyrie, man, and their team is really good. They have all these other good
But
players. Yeah,
what happened to Kobe after he tore his Achilles? What happened
yeah,
to so
yeah.
many players after they tore their Achilles?
Yeah, but the thing is, it just depends on sorry, how hard he plays.
Ha
I
ha
don't
ha
know.
ha.
I don't know how. It just depends how hard he plays, because Kobe's still a drop. He still had high um, point games in after he tore those Achilles. He just had to work harder. 2013, he came back, and he was
Oh
all
no, yeah,
he wasn't
he
like the
was
old
good,
Kobe.
but he wasn't the
Obviously,
same, you know.
obviously not. Yeah, but he still had those high point games, and I think KD, he's a little weak, but I think he can do it, in my opinion.
He can definitely do it as long as he comes back. Dominique Wilkins came back,
Yeah,
so why not KD? I mean, KD
yeah,
is more. He doesn't rely on his athleticism as much as
uh-huh.
he does on his skill, anyways. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah. Who else do you think? So you're putting KD at 9, or you
yeah,
just honorable? Okay, KD at 9.
yeah,
Okay,
pretty much. Yeah.
I got Bill Russell at 9.
You're gonna put him, Bill?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
He ran a whole decade, bro. A
yeah,
whole decade.
and I was gonna say that, like the chips speak for themselves. So
Yeah.
I like, I respect that. I respect that.
I mean, he
From
has to put rings on his toes, bro. His hands are full.
yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, yeah. I guess that speaks for itself.
I mean, we're talking about LeBron not having enough, or
Yeah,
we're talking about KD only has 2. Bro, this guy has
yeah,
11, fam.
yeah,
He has
yeah,
like double MJ almost.
yeah,
And I know his competition was iffy, but
yeah,
you got to give it to him.
yeah. Okay, for my number 10, I think is gonna be Kuzma.
Oh, shut up.
Ah,
This
what?
is
What?
No, please.
I'm kidding. Honestly, listen. Honestly, I don't have number 10. I'm gonna name some players because listen, honestly, in my opinion, like right now, I don't have a number 10, but I'm gonna name some players that can be there. Obviously, Curry can be there.
And then you'll have a number 10.
No, I won't. Listen, obviously, Curry can be there. Klay Thompson can be there, but Klay Thompson's injury. No, listen. Fam,
Shut up.
People don't talk about his shoot.
Bro, Klay Thompson is not even top 25.
That's some stupid ass stuff I've heard.
Bro, trust me, Klay Thompson is not 25.
Bro, he is 25. He cannot top 10. I was kidding, but he is 25. No, he's 25. I don't care. Okay, but listen, AD. There's a possibility. It depends on how many rings he wins. If he can win 3 at LA, if he stays here and renews his contract, I think he can win 3.
Bro, hold on. I can right here sitting down name 50 players better than Klay Thompson.
Okay, yeah, Kuzma. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you don't have to, but it's okay.
I like players too, man, but they're not in their top 10, man.
Listen, okay, fine. He's in my top 25. Happy?
No, top 50.
Okay, Kyrie can be there.
Top 10? Kyrie.
Maybe. Depending on if he wins anything with KD.
I don't think so, man. Yeah. His Celtics time was very disappointing.
Bro, that was 2 years, I think. If even that, but like his time with Cleveland was so much better. And he's still really young, isn't he?
No, he's like 28, 29.
So 28 is fine. How like all these players played till 34, 35.
Or 36. He's 30, brother. Man, let me check how old Kyrie is now. You're going to make me... You're really saying Kyrie going to be a top 10 all time?
Yeah. No, top 20. Yeah, so... Sorry, some technical difficulties. But, yeah. Yeah, like Kyrie will be considered as a really good player. But my top 10...
but we're talking about top 10. Stop talking about average good players.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I was just mentioning some, like, honorable mention. Yeah. So
this is honorable mentions for the top 50, not top 10. Fam.
Okay. For me, top 10 in the future it'll be Giannis.
Look, that's somewhat viable. Okay.
Listen, bro, Giannis, man, this guy's just a different beast. His strength, his speed, that's all. That's all I got it. But he needs to win. Like, he really needs to win. He's such a good player.
He needs to win big.
Yeah, he's such a good player, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he is. And if he has a lot of time to learn how to shoot. And if he does, if he does that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we might be talking about top 10.
Yeah. You're right. And like, that one game where he scored 5 threes against us, where we lost, where the Lakers lost, like, that game made me respect him so much more because he was shooting deep threes on AD, and that's just like, you just gotta leave it.
I'll respect Giannis. I'll never like him because I like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Doesn't matter how much I dislike Giannis to be honest, I don't even like how he plays, but he's successful, man. He's MVP.
Yeah.
And not rightfully so. Harden should have won that, but he's MVP this year for sure. But last year is definitely Harden, but that's another time.
All right.
I'll pull a Stephen A. Smith on you, but he even said
what?
That Harden's MVP over Giannis.
That's because they're both black.
Giannis is black too.
No, Giannis is just a Greek beast. Get out of my face.
He's not Asian, fam.
Yeah, he's European. That's different from black.
I don't know, man.
Okay, anyway. So, who's your number 10?
Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Sir.
Man, that's like me putting Kuzma. Stop it.
Man. Okay, I'm not gonna argue, guys. That's stupid. But bro, he's easily, man. his footwork is the best in the centers and even
No,
in
it's not
guards and
better.
anything.
It's not better than AD though.
Oh,
I don't
shut
think so.
up! Who
No,
the hell is
deadass.
AD?
Don't deadass.
AD?
I don't think his footwork is better than AD.
I don't think you've seen Hakeem Olajuwon's footwork, dog.
I've seen AD's, and I know.
Yeah,
No,
but have you seen Hakeem's? If you see
yeah,
Hakeem's, then you'll know.
yeah. How many chips does he have though?
2. How many does AD have?
2 in 2024.
Okay, let me know in 2024. I think he'll still have 1 max.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, if you want to put him there, it's your list. So
yeah, man.
Okay, but yeah,
he was the only one that took advantage of Jordan dipping. So
that's true. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. I think we should have made the ESPN list because our lists were much better than theirs, in my opinion.
yeah, man.
We had some of the same players, but I think our
Bro,
lists
but
were better.
you're kind of disrespecting a little Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain, man. Where's that at?
I put Wilton, but yeah, I'm gonna disrespect Bill Russell because I don't respect the time he played in. But I mean, to be honest,
Wilt played in the same time.
no, but like the players he played against, he's been playing from before. You know, that's why I'm saying Kareem was a better center than him.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but
yeah,
not top 10. Yikes!
No, not for me. Not my cup of tea. But I think Kuzma will be top 10 one day.
I think Kuzma will not be top 100 in the current day.
That's yeah. All right, we're gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Allah Hafiz. In a bit.
All right. Allah Hafiz. Asalamualikum.